Canva just announced what they are calling the biggest update in the company's history at Canva Create 2026, and it's pretty obvious that Canva is going all in on AI. Alongside new features like Learn Grid, Canva Offline, and the new print shop, which I might cover in future videos, the biggest announcement by far was Canva AI 2.0. And this is way more than just a small update. Canva introduced a whole new set of AI tools that could completely change how people create content, design presentation, edit images, and work inside Canva. So in this video, we are going to break down everything you need to know about Canva AI 2.0, the biggest new features, the most useful tools, and whether Canva is starting to become a serious player in the AI creative space. Did you know that you can use Canva not just for personal projects but also to create products that you can actually sell online? And I am talking about digital products. These aren't physical products that you need to ship or manage. These are digital products that you create once in Canva and you can sell again and again, helping you build passive income while working from home. The digital products like template, planner, ebook, social media kits, presentation, and so much more. And the best part is you don't need to be a professional designer to get a start. So because of this, if you want to stay organized and manage your digital products business better, I've added a free file in the description that you can download and start using right away. So let's jump right in and explain what Canva AI 2.0 can really do and explain about the features of the new Canva AI. One of the key ideas in Canva is that you no longer have to start with a blank page or even search through templates to start designing. Instead, you start with a conversation. For example, in Canva, you can simply describe your idea, goal, or structure in natural language. So now we are in the Canva homepage and then click on Canva AI and then write prompt and click on submit. And now I am waiting to receive my design. If you don't like your design, you can edit it and then refine it until you receive your design that you like. From that single prompt, Canva AI generates a complete, fully editable design with layout, visual, and text already in place. But it doesn't stop there. It stays with you throughout the editing process. As your idea evolves, the AI 2.0 keep context and help you refine the design step by step. Instead of manually replacing elements one by one, like adjusting text, changing color, or adding graphics, you are essentially guiding the tool through conversation. You explain what you want, Canva AI 2.0, build an initial version, and then you continue refining it together. This makes the process feel less like editing a static template and more like collaborating with a design assistant. Of course, it may not get everything perfect on the first attempt, especially if your version is very specific. That's why it's designed as an ongoing conversation. You keep giving feedback, requesting changes, and and also repeat until the design matching with your idea. This approach makes a shift in how design work begins. Instead of opening template or starting from scratch, you now start directly with Canva AI 2.0 and shape your design through dialogue or maybe conversation. Another important feature in Canva AI is what we can call layered object intelligence. When Canva AI generates a design for you, it doesn't create a flat image. Instead, it builds a fully structured multi-layer design where every element is separate and editable. This means you can click into any part of the design, text, image, shape, background, or icons and adjust them individually. Nothing is locked into a place as a single static image. You have full control to refine, replace, or customize each layer based on your needs. For example, if you don't like a headline, you can edit just the text. If the color don't match your brand, you can change them without affecting the rest of the design. If the image doesn't feel right, you can swap it out while keeping the overall layout intact. This also works alongside Canva exciting template system. If you find a template in the Canva marketplace that you like, you are not limited to using it as is. You can take that style, bring it into a Canva AI 2.0, and then continue building or modifying it through the same layered editable structure, image, and everything that you want. So instead of working with fixed design, you are always working with flexible building blocks that you can reshape at any stage of the process. Another feature is memory library. The memory library in Canva AI means that the system turns every interaction into a learning building block. With persistent memory, Canva AI starts to understand how you work, keeps your projects consistent with your brand, and can automatically apply your style across new design. As you create more, the AI gradually learn your preference, so its suggestions become more relevant and useful over time. If you have used tools like ChatGPT or Cloud, you are already familiar with this idea of memory, where the AI improve your experience by remembering context across interaction. In simple terms, a memory-based system can remember your past conversation, your design choice, and also the type of content you usually request. This allows it to get better at predicting what you want, making each new result more and more accurate for what you want. Because it knows you better, it remembers your past conversation and requests. Inside Canva AI, the memory library goes a step further by scanning your previous designs and documents to build a creative profile. It then uses that profile to help generate future designs that match your established style, making the whole design process faster, more consistent, and more personalized over time. If you want to access your memory library, you can to go to your setting or your account, click on your account and then click on AI personalization and then turn on this one. And you can after this, if you turn on this, you can access to your design, and you can also save every design that you do in your Canva. Canva AI Connectors. I am so excited about it because instead of jumping from tool to tool, you have got documents in Google Drive, or you have got a conversation that you have been having in Project Manager in Notion. And you need to pull information from those different resources and put it into a design using Canva. So this is one of the most useful new process. Instead of switching between multiple tools, you can now bringing everything directly into Canva AI 2.0. Normally, you might have information spread across Google Drive, Notion, email, or project manager tools, and you would need to manually copy paste or download files to use them in a design. With connectors, that extra work is no longer needed. Canva AI 2.0 can connect directly to your apps and pull information straight from the source. At launch, it already supports tools like Gmail, Zoom, Notion, Google Docs, Google Calendar, with more interaction expected over time. This means you can take content from different platforms and use it directly inside your Canva project without switching tabs or re-uploading file. Canva AI 2.0 simply references the connected data and help you turn it into design or documents instantly, making the workflow much faster and more seamless. So if you want to use the connector in Canva AI, just go to Canva AI and then click on plus, go to connect apps, and after that you can connect every program that you want: Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Drive, and also Notion, Microsoft, everything, Slack, Zoom, everything that you want. And if you already connected to Canva, it would be like this, and just you need to turn on to connect to your Canva. Second workflow is scheduling. Another useful feature in Canva AI 2.0 is the ability to schedule tasks in advance. This means you don't always have to complete a task immediately. You can set it to run at a future time instead. Instead of manually coming back later or create something, you can simply tell Canva AI 2.0 what you need and when you want it done. The system will automatically complete the task at the scheduled time, even if you are offline. When you log back in, your finished work will already be waiting for you. For example, imagine you want to create a monthly overview document or magazine for your team. You might want Canva AI to collect information from your email in Gmail or from document stored in Google Drive. Using Canva AI Connectors, you can pull all of that information directly into the system. For scheduling, just write your prompt and then click here, schedule task, and you can choose tomorrow at a.m. or Monday at 8 a.m. Or you can choose custom times and then you can choose every time or every date that you want. Or about the repetition, you can choose does not repeat or every day, every week, every month. Or if you don't like this repetition, you can choose your custom, just click on repeat and then you choose custom, and you can choose every date or time or repeat and something that you want, which day, which time, and then click on schedule task. Then you can instruct Canva AI to generate a summary report for your team every month. You can set it to run on the first day of each month and even repeat automatically on a monthly schedule. This makes the process much more efficient because it removes a lot of manual work. Instead of constantly collecting data, switching between tools, and building the document yourself, Canva AI 2.0 handles everything in the background and delivers the finished result on time. Last workflow in Canva AI is web research. Another powerful feature of Canva AI is its ability to do web research directly inside the tools. This means you don't need to research a topic separately and then bring the information back into Canva. Instead, Canva AI can do the research for you and use it directly in your design. In simple terms, you just tell Canva what you want to learn or create, and it will search in the internet, gather all of the information that relevant to your subject, and turn it into a structured design, document, or presentation. So you could say this prompt, and after that you simply choose the source. Just click on plus and then go to source and then click on the web. Canva AI will then use the web-based information to support your project and build a connect automatically, and then click submit. From there, it will generate a complete workbook based on your introduction, combining researcher information with a clear structure. For instance, if you wanted to create a beginner workbook on summer, you wouldn't need to collect articles, summarize them, and organize everything by yourself. Canva AI would handle the research process, extract the key point from the web, and build a workbook for you in one step. Overall, this new workflow work together smoothly, whether it's connecting apps to pull data, scheduling tasks for later, or using web research to build content automatically. Canva AI brings everything into one system, reducing manual work and making the whole creative process much faster and easier for designer. Right, that's a wrap for this video. I hope you found this video helpful and got a good understanding of the new Canva AI 2.0 features. If you enjoyed, make sure to check out of other videos as well, and don't forget to subscribe to support the channel.